In 2024, at just 16 years old, was when I started a very specific and extreme daily routine to build immense confidence, and it was only when I started doing that that I actually changed my life. After doing it, I managed to wake up at 5 am every single day, get consistent in the gym for 2 years, do 11 good habits daily, and grow my YouTube channel from 0 to 800 subs. And after watching this video, you'll have the exact system that I used to become so confident that people think I'm insane. So first of all, we need to understand that confidence does not come from acting, because in 2022, that was probably the worst period of my life, because that was when I tried to become confident by just acting like it. I used to watch so many Patrick Bateman Sigma Male edits thinking, oh yeah, if I just, walk like him and be nonchalant and I'm kind of like quiet and Sigma, then I'll be like more confident and people will respect me. But people see right through. They just think you're weird because you're acting like a Sigma alpha male, right? Confidence does not come from acting. I was not the Sigma guy, the alpha guy or whatever. I was just a guy pretending to be a psychopathic Patrick Bateman. Like, why the fuck was I even pretending to be him? But anyways, I'd like listen to the funk music and I'll be like walking through the street thinking, oh yeah, I'm proper cool, I'm proper Sigma. But let's be honest, bro, I was just cringe. And the reason why I never got confident this way is because my brain didn't even believe it. I tried to play this confidence. I tried to act like I was somebody I wasn't. And my brain sees right through that shit. Your brain, if you try to act all confident, your brain knows that you have no reason to be confident, and therefore it won't believe whatever you tell it. Because confidence is all about proof. Your brain needs proof to believe what you're trying to tell it. If you're trying to tell it that you're this Sigma alpha male guy, but you spend your entire day gaming, scrolling and gooning, how the fuck is your brain supposed to be able to believe it? When your brain doesn't even think that you have the right to be confident because you have no proof at all, how do you think other people are going to see you as the confident guy and believe the mask that you're putting on? It's not the way that confidence works. Confidence comes from proof, as I just said. You have to create proof. You have to believe that you're actually this guy, and you can only do that by collecting proof. So let me show you exactly how I started collecting proof. So the biggest reason why you have no proof is because there's these evil companies after you. The social media companies, they trick you. They use all these tactics and algorithmic features to try and keep you hooked for longer and longer on their apps to stay overstimulated. They take away your drive. They literally made it so that there's like endless scrolling. You never have to switch a page. Like back in the day on Instagram, you had to like go to another page or it'd say, oh yeah, you finished with seeing everything new. It doesn't anymore, bro. They'll do anything. Even on TikTok, they've removed like so you can see what the time is, so you spend more time. These companies are out after you. And the same with gaming. It removes all of your purpose from life. The masculine, purposeful drive that you have. Oh yeah, let me just go in and play Fortnite. And porn makes you believe that you've made love with pixels on a screen. So all of your life, the proof has been reversed. These companies, these evil people, they've been putting the wrong type of proof into your brain. That you're lazy, you're a gamer gooner. And the only way that I was able to reverse this in my own life was by starting what I call the analog morning routine. The analog morning routine includes 4 habits. The first one that we do immediately when waking up is gratitude journaling. So once you wake up, the first thing you do, you like barely can see anything. You grab your notebook, you write down 5 things that you're grateful for. Just 5 things. I've done this for 2-3 years even. 5 things that you're grateful for. And what this will do for you is that instead of being anxious and waking up, the first thing you do is check your phone and you see, oh yeah, Charlie Kirk got shot and killings in Gaza and all this shit, right? You're hit with positivity. You're hit with, oh, I've just woken up, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my water bottle, I'm grateful for the nice meal that I had yesterday. Instead of immediately kickstarting your day with, oh yeah, these people died and shit negativity and war in Ukraine, you start your day with positivity, with happiness, with joy, with gratitude. It's probably the best way to start your day. And what happens over time is that now your brain starts to associate waking up with feeling happy, with feeling grateful. And it's like immediately after waking up, you're already happy. That's the power of gratitude journaling. And you can see how that starts to reverse all the programming or the bad proof that you've been instilled. Now the next habit is meditation. And this habit is only done, or not only, but part of the reason is to stop your endless overthinking and to train yourself not to scroll all the time. Because our attention span has been cooked. And oftentimes we do it completely mindless. And that's exactly what like meditation will help us with. Because meditation is a practice where we train refocusing back onto the present moment. It's a practice of where we try to stay present in the moment. And when you're mindlessly doom scrolling, you're not that present. But if we can make you more present, then you realize more that you're scrolling. Just like you realize that you haven't focused on the breath for a minute. And then when you start to apply what you learn from meditation, which is, refocus back on your breath, and then you start to refocus back on, oh shit, I'm scrolling, then you'll start to slowly not scroll as much. And you have a better attention span because you're focusing on just sitting still for like 5 minutes and just focusing. So you have less of a cooked attention span. It's so powerful, and the fastest way to start doing this is to just download an app called Medito and just pick the daily meditation. Put on like the 3-minute timer at first. You don't need to do these long sessions, just start with the bare minimum. Then there's the next habit, and that's just to get like your body going so you're not like tired, and it's also just get kind of like a small win at the start of the day, and it's just like a short amount of workout, so like 10 push-ups. Whatever you can do, right? Just do some activity. Maybe you doing like shadow boxing in your room. I do that. I'm horrible at it, but it's just like to get that masculine energy and kind of like blood flowing through my body when I've just woken up. You can also do push-ups. You can do, I don't know, ab crunches. I don't know, whatever you can do, right? Just preferably it has to be something in your room because it doesn't need to be hard for you. You have to make it like easy so you actually do it and not just procrastinate. And this is very good because it gives you like a win. It gives you like going and you're ready for the day, right? And it's actually like real dopamine. It gives you a feeling, oh yeah, I'm actually exercising rather than just fucking lying in your bed for 15 minutes like scrolling. Now the last habit is one thing that our ancestors did, and it's to just be in nature. So every morning maybe you go outside in your garden, maybe you stand in front of your house and you look up at the sun, you enjoy the plants, the grass, everything, the bushes you have, maybe you have some flowers in your backyard. Whatever, just go outside and get some sunlight, get some nature. Because again, our ancestors, they didn't wake up to fucking Charlie Kirk got shot and killings in Gaza and all this shit, right? The 9/11, right? They didn't get woken up to that. They got woken up just like quietly by the sun. They go outside, they do a little stuff, right? They had a peaceful morning. And so we want to get that real dopamine instead of the fake shit that you get from gooning in your bed all morning. So instead of doing that, you go outside, maybe for like 5-10 minutes, you just walk around. Maybe you can even gratitude journal even more out there. Be grateful, oh yeah, the nature is so beautiful, I'm grateful for the nice smell of this flower, whatever, right? Just go outside and you see how these habits help you. They basically reverse the proof that you've been given all your life. You've always been an inactive scroller who is negative all the time, who's stressed, who's overthinking. Meditation fixes your overthinking. Gratitude journaling, you're more positive, you're more present. Exercise, you're more active. You start going outside, you feel more happy. You feel more like an actual fucking human being. This is the shit that will actually change your life, bro. And actually next week I'm going to be dropping an exact 30-day program to get you from 0 to 100 on this dopamine depression destroying journey, where I'll literally every single day take you through the exact steps you need to do daily so that you actually make progress, break free from the horrible dopamine depression you've been in, and actually feel proud of yourself every single night when you go to bed. So if you're interested in anything like that, then you can join the Discord Brotherhood and you'll get even more information on there. So one last tip that I want to give you for the morning routine that I've just described to you is to make sure you're doing the bare minimum. Don't try to meditate for 20 minutes. Don't try to do 1 hour workout. Just do something. Just start. Just take action. It's not about the amount that you do. Right now we're just trying to build the habit. And it's better to build a habit of something small than to procrastinate because you're trying to do it big. So just do like the bare minimum. 1 minute of meditation. 1 line of gratitude journaling. And as long as you're doing it, it's all good. And to get even more dopamine, motivation and accountability to do this, then you can also make a habit tracker. So I've already made a template for you, you can get in the description. But basically what this is, it's just like the one that I've got in here, where we write down, so you can see at the top I have all the habits. And you will write down like gratitude journaling, meditation, going out in nature, my push-ups, all the stuff that I just mentioned. And then every day you'll tick the box if you if you did the habit, and then it feels like kind of dopamine. Oh yeah, I managed to do it today. And now you could start building a streak every single day. And now you don't want to break the streak. And that's the accountability. And then you hang it on your wall. And it's even more accountability. Because you're seeing there you're about to go to bed. And you see that habit tracker with the unticked box and it's like, shit bro, I didn't do it today. I have to man up for tomorrow. That's the way to go. Start small and reward yourself with the habit tracker. And also hold yourself accountable with it. So now, once you get more advanced, here are 3 things that I did which will help you consistently make more progress and also make sure that you don't stray off the path. So the first one is a timetable. Because until now I've only told you to do a morning routine. But now, once you've gotten more advanced, you can do more stuff, you can become more productive, you can stop wasting as much time on scrolling later on in the day, gaming, all this stuff, right? So instead what you do is, instead of just having the morning routine, you make your entire day a routine. You write down what you want to do every single hour for the entire day. And it's going to be your absolute perfect day, this one that we're making. And then you just try to stick as best as you can to this. Because then you're literally starting to form a habit around building the most productive day ever. And once you've done this, because let's be honest, the habit tracker, the timetable, these are all like daily systems. But we also want like some progress, just like in video games with leveling up. We want some progress bars so we can see that we're actually going in a direction. And that's where the goal setting template comes in. So as you can see, I have one here, one also here for 1,000 subs. And basically what this is that we write down what goal that we have. So in my case, that goal that I'm going to be writing at the top would be 1,000 subs or $5,000 a month, from 1 year from now. And these are all like the big goal. And then below that you add like small stepping stones, so it's kind of like the XP bar in video games. So as you can see here with the 1,000 sub goal, then I'll have like 730, then 760, then now I've gotten to 820 subs, then the next one is 850. So it's like you see visually the progress that you're making towards the bigger goal. And that's just like it gives you so much more direction and motivation and just a feeling that you're actually going somewhere, that you're not just doing the daily things and it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. Because people always talk about, oh yeah, set systems, not goals. But if you don't feel like you're going anywhere, then you're not going to be motivated to do the daily systems, right? Now the last thing that changed it all for me is going more extreme. And the best, like the easiest way to do this right now is to wake up earlier. Because I was like, oh, now I'm already so productive throughout the day. But I want to be like more productive because school takes up such a lot amount of time. And I was like, how can I be more productive? How can I do more? So the best solution for me at least was to wake up at 5 AM. And I think you should do that too. Wake up at 5 AM, do something extreme. If you've already gotten advanced, if you don't improve, then you're going to be regressing. You always have to keep striving for more and more and more. And the best way to go more extreme is to do something that your younger self would have thought like that's like crazy. Because my younger self would be like, oh yeah, waking up at 6 AM is even crazy. Now I'll wake up at 5. Start waking up at 5 if you're already advanced. Or once you get advanced, you start waking up at 5. And these are genuinely all the things that I did to completely like become so confident that everybody's like, shit bro, this guy, man, this guy, he's actually got proof. And so he doesn't care what I think about him. Because let's be honest, when you become so confident, when you have as much proof as me, you don't need the confidence, you don't need the validation from others to be confident. You have your own validation, and that's why you're confident. And now you become dangerous. I've told you how to build all this proof. And once you build this proof, you wouldn't even want to think about confidence. It's just going to come natural. It's not about gaining confidence. It's about loving yourself. It's about actually liking yourself. And you'll do that through this exact system. Alright mate, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you want to join my 30-day program, I'm going to be dropping it next week. So yeah, check out, first link in the description is my Discord Brotherhood. I'll give you more info there. Put one foot in front of the other.